Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we will continue our discussion on CBSE Class 10 Mathematics Polynomials. This is part 9 of the chapter. In the previous parts, we have already learned about the concept of polynomials, their degrees, zeros of a polynomial, and the relationship between zeros and coefficients. Now, in this part, we will move one step further and solve more problems related to polynomials to strengthen our understanding of the chapter. We will look at step-by-step solutions, understand the logic behind each step, and learn how these questions are solved in the CBSE board examination pattern. So make sure you watch the video carefully and try to solve the questions along with me. So, let's begin with polynomials part 9. Now let us solve question 1 from exercise 2.3. The question says that two zeros of the given polynomial are 2 plus root 3 and 2 minus root 3, and we have to find the other zeros. First, remember an important concept. If a number is a zero of a polynomial, then x minus that number becomes a factor of the polynomial. So, since the zeros are 2 plus root 3 and 2 minus root 3, the corresponding factors will be x minus 2 plus root 3 and x minus 2 minus root 3. Now we multiply these two factors. We can rewrite them as x minus 2 minus root 3 multiplied by x minus 2 plus root 3. This follows the identity a minus b multiplied by a plus b equals a square minus b square. Here is x minus 2 and b is root 3. So the expression becomes x minus 2 whole square minus root 3 whole square. Now expand x minus 2 whole square. This gives x square minus 4x plus 4. And root 3 whole square is 3. So the expression becomes x square minus 4x plus 4 minus 3. After simplifying, we get x square minus 4x plus 1. Therefore, x square minus 4x plus 1 is a factor of the given polynomial. In the next step, we will divide the given polynomial by x square minus 4x plus 1 to obtain the remaining factor and then find the other zeros of the polynomial. Now we know that x square minus 4x plus 1 is a factor of the given polynomial. So the next step is to divide the given polynomial by x square minus 4x plus 1 using polynomial division. The given polynomial is x to the power 4 minus 6x cubed minus 26x square plus 138x minus 35. First, divide x to the power 4 by x square. This gives x square. Now multiply x square with the divisor x square minus 4x plus 1. We get x to the power 4 minus 4x cubed plus x square. Now subtract this from the first three terms of the polynomial. After subtraction, we get minus 2x cubed minus 27x square. Next, divide minus 2x cubed by x square. This gives minus 2x. Now multiply minus 2x with x square minus 4x plus 1. We get minus 2x cubed plus 8x square minus 2x. Now subtract again. After simplifying, we obtain minus 35x square plus 140x minus 35. Now divide minus 35x square by x square. This gives minus 35. Multiply minus 35 with x square minus 4x plus 1. We get minus 35x square plus 140x minus 35. After subtracting, the remainder becomes 0. So the quotient we obtain is x square minus 2x minus 35. Therefore, the given polynomial can be written as the product of x square minus 4x plus 1 and x square minus 2x minus 35. Now we can find the remaining zeros by solving the quadratic equation. x square minus 2x minus 35 equals 0. We will find these zeros in the next step. From the division, we obtain the quotient as x square minus 2x minus 35 and the remainder is 0. According to the division algorithm for polynomials, dividend equals divisor multiplied by quotient plus remainder. Since the remainder is 0, the given polynomial can be written as x square minus 4x plus 1 multiplied by x square minus 2x minus 35. Now we find the remaining zeros by solving the quadratic expression x square minus 2x minus 35. To factorize this expression, we look for two numbers whose product is minus 35 and whose sum is minus 2. These numbers are minus 7 and plus 5. So the expression can be written as x minus 7 multiplied by x plus 5. Now we set each factor equal to 0. First, x minus 7 equals 0, which gives x equals 7. Second, x plus 5 equals 0, which gives x equals minus 5. Therefore, the remaining zeros of the given polynomial are 7 and minus 5. Now let us look at another question from this exercise. The question asks us to give examples of polynomials p of x, g of x, q of x, and r of x that satisfy the division algorithm. First, let us recall the division algorithm for polynomials. It states that dividend is equal to divisor multiplied by quotient plus remainder. Now we solve the first case, where the degree of p of x is equal to the degree of q of x. Let us take an example. Let p of x be 2x square minus 2x plus 14. Let g of x be 2. Let q of x be x square minus x plus 7. And let r of x be 0. Now we check whether these polynomials satisfy the division algorithm. According to the formula, p of x equals g of x multiplied by q of x plus r of x. So we multiply 2 with x square minus x plus 7. This gives 2x square minus 2x plus 14. Since the remainder is 0, the expression satisfies the division algorithm. Also notice that the degree of p of x is 2 and the degree of q of x is also 2. Therefore, the condition degree of p of x equals degree of q of x is satisfied. Hence, this is a valid example that satisfies the given condition. Now let us move to the second case. Here the condition is that the degree of q of x is equal to the degree of r of x. Let us take the following example. Let p of x be x cube plus x square plus x plus 1. Let g of x be x square minus 1. Let q of x be x plus 1. And let r of x be 2x plus 2. Now let us verify whether these polynomials satisfy the division algorithm. According to the division algorithm, p of x equals g of x multiplied by q of x plus r of x. First multiply x square minus 1 with x plus 1. This gives x cube plus x square minus x minus 1. Now add the remainder to x plus 2. So we get x cube plus x square plus x plus 1, which is exactly p of x. Therefore, the division algorithm is satisfied. Now observe the degrees. The degree of q of x is 1, and the degree of r of x is also 1. Hence the condition degree of q of x equals degree of r of x is satisfied. So this is a valid example for the second case. Now let us look at the third case. Here the condition is that the degree of r of x is 0. This means the remainder must be a constant or 0. Let us take an example. Let p of x be x cubed plus 2x squared plus x plus 2. Let g of x be x plus 2. Let q of x be x squared plus 1. And let r of x be 0. Now let us verify whether these polynomials satisfy the division algorithm. According to the division algorithm, p of x equals g of x multiplied by q of x plus r of x. First multiply x plus 2 with x squared plus 1. Multiplying, we get x cubed plus 2x squared plus x plus 2. Since the remainder is 0, the expression becomes exactly p of x. Now observe the degree of the remainder. The remainder is 0, which is a constant. Therefore, the degree of r of x is 0, and the condition is satisfied. Hence, this is a valid example for the third case. Now let us solve the next question. We are given that the polynomial 6x to the power 4 plus 8x cubed plus 17x squared plus 21x plus 7 is divided by another polynomial 3x squared plus 4x plus 1. It is also given that the remainder is of the form ax plus b. We have to find the values of a and b. First, let us identify the terms. The dividend is 6x to the power 4 plus 8x cubed plus 17x squared plus 21x plus 7. The divisor is 3x squared plus 4x plus 1. Now we perform polynomial division. First divide 6x to the power 4 by 3x squared. This gives 2x squared. Now multiply 2x squared with the divisor 3x squared plus 4x plus 1. This gives 6x to the power 4 plus 8x cubed plus 2x squared. Now subtract this from the dividend. After subtraction, we get 15x squared plus 21x plus 7. Next divide 15x squared by 3x squared. This gives 5. Now multiply 5 with 3x squared plus 4x plus 1. This gives 15x squared plus 20x plus 5. Now subtract again. After subtraction, the remainder becomes x plus 2. But according to the question, the remainder is ax plus b. So we compare ax plus b with x plus 2. Therefore, a equals 1 and b equals 2. Now let us solve the next question. We are given that the polynomial x to the power 4 minus 6x cubed plus 16x square minus 25x plus 10 is divided by another polynomial x square minus 2x plus k. It is also given that the remainder is x plus a. We need to find the values of k and a. First, let us identify the expressions. The dividend is x to the power 4 minus 6x cubed plus 16x square minus 25x plus 10. The divisor is x square minus 2x plus k. The remainder is x plus a. Now we use the division algorithm for polynomials. According to the division algorithm, dividend equals divisor multiplied by quotient plus remainder. So we can write the given polynomial is equal to x square minus 2x plus k multiplied by the quotient plus x plus a. Now subtract the remainder x plus a from the given polynomial. This gives the expression x to the power 4 minus 6x cubed plus 16x square minus 26x plus 10 minus a. This expression must be exactly divisible by the divisor x square minus 2x plus k. In the next step, we will use this condition to determine the values of k and a. Now let us continue solving the question. Earlier we obtained the expression x to the power 4 minus 6x cubed plus 16x square minus 26x plus 10 minus a. This polynomial must be completely divisible by x square minus 2x plus k, because we already subtracted the remainder. So when we divide this expression by x square minus 2x plus k, the remainder must be 0. Now we perform polynomial division. First divide x to the power 4 by x square. This gives x square. Now multiply x square with x square minus 2x plus k. This gives x to the power 4 minus 2x cubed plus kx square. Now subtract these terms from the polynomial. After subtraction we get minus 4x cubed plus 16 minus k times x square minus 26x plus 10 minus a. Next divide minus 4x cubed by x square. This gives minus 4x. Now multiply minus 4x with x square minus 2x plus k. This gives minus 4x cubed plus 8x square minus 4kx. Subtracting again, we get 8 minus k times x square plus minus 26 plus 4k times x plus 10 minus a. Next divide 8 minus k times x square by x square. This gives 8 minus k. Now multiply 8 minus k with x square minus 2x plus k. After subtracting the terms, we obtain the final remainder expression. Since the polynomial is exactly divisible by the divisor, this remainder must be equal to 0. Using this condition, we can now determine the values of k and a in the next step. Now let us find the values of k and a. By comparing the coefficients obtained from the division, we get the equation. Minus 10 plus 2k equals 0. Now solve this equation. Adding 10 to both sides, we get 2k equals 10. Dividing both sides by 2, we get k equals 5. Now we substitute k equals 5 into the next equation. The equation is 10 minus a minus 8k plus k square equals 0. Substitute k equals 5. So the expression becomes 10 minus a minus 8 multiplied by 5 plus 5 square equals 0. Now simplify step by step. 8 multiplied by 5 is 40, and 5 square is 25. So the equation becomes 10 minus a minus 40 plus 25 equals 0. Now combine the numbers. 10 minus 40 plus 25 becomes minus 5. So we get minus a minus 5 equals 0. Adding 5 to both sides gives minus a equals 5. Therefore, a equals minus 5. Hence, the final answer is k equals 5 and a equals minus 5. Thank you for watching this video. I hope this explanation helped you understand the concept of polynomials and the division algorithm more clearly. If you found this video helpful, please like the video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more mathematics lessons. Also, for notes, study materials, and updates, you can visit the website and join the Telegram channel. The links are given in the description box below. Keep learning, keep practicing, and I will see you in the next video.